Hey guys, what's up? My name's Nick and welcome to the channel. So it's been a while since I uploaded and I thought as well I should probably make an update video considering it's been so long and since quarantine is still on, I have time to do it. So in this video we are going to be just talking about what has changed in this room, the new animals that have come in, and all that fun stuff, and also I'm going to be talking about a project that I will be working on for the next video. For the next couple of days I'll be working on. I'm also going to start recording that video as well, considering, you know, multitask, right? So, now, let's begin with what's behind me. So, this is the 18 by 18 by 36 tall Zoo-Med Paludarium. It has the lights that were made for it, really. Well, it's made for an terrarium, but this is, I forget the name of it already, but it's the Zoo-Med light fixture. So this has been working really well with the plants. I'm really happy with it. The plants I have in here are the Swiss cheese plants, a plant that I don't know, a plant that I don't know, and some sort of palm. Sorry, I did have the names down here, but I lost it. So if you guys can recognize any of the plants besides the Swiss cheese plant, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks. Anyway, so I also have some cork bark in the bottom. I'm still working on this. Unfortunately, I forgot to record, and I wanted to get this done, so I only have like 1 or 2 more pieces to put in here. This is one of them, but that's for another video. It's going to be a releasing video, so it's going to show me doing the finishing touches, then releasing the animal that belongs in this cage into this cage, which is going to be a red-eyed tree frog, which I already have. I'm going to get 2 more though. And now, for what's below. Sorry about the quality of that tank. I'm really embarrassed about it. I was doing some water changes constantly today because my filter decided to stop working on me. I also have a nice collection of duckies, as you can see. 1 or 2 did fall. I don't know where it went. Oh, there's one. Let's poke it up. Anyways, I need to find a turtle duck. That's definitely what I need to find. I have amber tetras, neon tetras, Dr. Fish, Cory catfish, 2 African dwarf frogs, 3 tiger loaches. What else? Oh, and some endlers. I did have a guppy. I think it passed, or it's just hiding on me. I have a nice piece of dragon rock in the background. I'm going to get some more rocks, probably. I'm going to take all the fish out, and I'm going to redo it, because I really need to redo it. Like, look at it. It needs to be redone. But yeah. Alright, this aquarium is a 10-gallon aquarium. It has some red-eyed tetras. I can never remember the name. Those guys are still a little shy. I have a nice albino tetra here. He's also a bit shy. I also have a bristlenose pleco and 1 guppy. He normally likes hogging all the camera. I don't know where he is. He's hiding in there. I mean, it spooked him off. I don't know. But the bristlenose pleco, he barely ever shows himself. But he is getting big. I can tell. I see him occasionally. I do need to add... Well, I will need to do a water change, and I need to add water. This room does get really hot occasionally, and the water depletes. I've been going to work non-stop for, like, 1 day after another. And also school stuff, so yeah. Now that I'm done with school, I'm going to be able to do everything I need or want to do. This, I want to do. It's not just a need anymore, I really want to. I'm getting tired of this. But I'm getting better with fish. Normally I kill fish, but I've actually been doing pretty good. I'm proud of myself. This, not proud of, but they're alive. That's what I'm proud of. And over here we have a baby leopard gecko. He hatched in my house along with the other babies. I love him. So, thank you. Over here. As you can see, if you look close enough, one eye is all black. The other eye has some color to it. I really like that feature on him. This water dish needs water. So I have to do that. I'm gonna just refill everyone's water, so I'll be right back. So in this enclosure I have a Chinese cave gecko. There you go. He's behind the rock in the background. So he would be in the background there, that cave there. He'll be back there. Wait, is that him? No, that's just the poster. I did have him peek his head out over there, but I'd have to turn off the lights for a bit. Yeah, so he normally loved hiding in that because I did make him a little cave over here, but he favored that. So when I redid the tank, I just annihilated that, put that there, and then I tried to cover it all up so that way he'd just hide there. But yeah, no, he found a crevice and squeezed through. He has a little cave back there, so doesn't favor that anymore. But I leave that there so he has an option. And I want him to get into that instead of that because it's easier to get him from there. I don't want to risk squishing him. So I'll have to fix that later. So this enclosure houses Cinnamon, my ball python. She's hungry. Her feeding day's tomorrow though, but she likes to eat. And when it's close to her feeding day, she seems to get more curious about me. So, yeah, I'll show a picture of her later, or right now. Over here is George, my ball python, an orange dream. That is just a normal Enchi. At the bottom is a cage that really needs to be redone, and oh my god, the poop. What did you guys do? That's what happens when you don't spot clean for like a day or 2 days. So I have 3 leopard geckos in here, and before you say anything, I do separate them. They do get along. They do have their little disputes occasionally. More so often with the male and the female. The females do get along. Though Ruby does get a little defensive, but that's because of Storm, the male. That's not Ruby, that is Xena. Ruby is a raptor morph. She's probably in that cave there. That's Storm. He's a blizzard morph. Don't know. But yeah, over here is Mushu. He needs spot clean. His carpet needs cleaned. Once again, like 4 days I've been at work. I'm not an early bird whatsoever, so I can't wake up early. And I get home. And then I do homework. And then I go to bed because I'm tired. Now, on this side, I have my crested gecko tank. Needs redo, change of substrate, spot clean glass. Over here, pretty much same thing as that one, but I have plans for that. Over here is my dart frog enclosure. This houses the Dendrobates auratus species, the Costa Rican ones. This cage is going to be redone. Well, actually, this cage will house them and the anole temporarily. I'm going to do some stuff with the anole cage, which I'll explain a little later on. Down in this enclosure, you can see right there in the cork bark, there's a shiny little blob. That's Jabba the Hutt. Also, sorry, I can't speak today. He is a dumpy or White's tree frog. He's on the floor. It's not going to be for long. It's until I finish up with the red-eyed tree frog's enclosure. Then he's going to be put there instead. yeah. Now, before you say anything, yes, I know. It needs spot cleaned. But unfortunately, every time I come in here, this little goof is awake. He used to be one of the most calmest lizards in my house, and that's saying something, considering he's a crested gecko and they're more timid by nature. But now he is the spazziest one out of all my reptiles. Even the fish are more, like, calm and collected than him. I don't know what happened. But it's a nightmare trying to get into his cage, because once you open the door, he starts spazzing out. The heck is on the prowl. If you guys want a video just dedicated to my animals eating, let me know. But yeah, so it's a 12 by 12 by 18 sized enclosure. Here's another baby leopard gecko. One of the first to hatch in the house. Actually, you can't tell anymore. Actually, can you? Oh, well, you can sort of, but from this distance you can't tell. He actually did drop his tail. That was because I didn't separate the two babies in time. And he was actually really small compared to the other. So I knew which one was dominant. So I separated them. And he's doing very well. His tail's grown in pretty good. You can still tell where it dropped. It's never going to be perfect, but I say from this position, it seems pretty good. He's a bit in a feeding frenzy right now. And over here we have the red-eyed tree frog's enclosure. That's him right there. One of these days I'll just do a night vision of it. Why? I leave you for like 2 seconds and you're dark. So this is Jeffrey, my panther chameleon. He is on the prowl, and oh, look at that coloration back. Oh, the blue. Who's that pretty lizard I missed? He's not in his prettiest colors still, but he's almost there. He is on the move. Dude, you pooped a lot. I just noticed that. Oh, got you eating. Sweet. You know, he actually never eats in front of the camera. Well, actually, he never eats in front of my phone, so why is he eating in front of a larger electronic device? Why is that? The cricket right there. We go after that one next? No. He's checking it out, though. Oh, yeah. That's right, buddy. He's just looking at me. But yep, so this is his enclosure. It's 24 by 24 by 46 Reptibreeze cage. He is so friendly. Like, he's never... Ah, that was blurry. Yeah. He missed a day of feeding. Making up for it today. Yay! Because Nick got a shipment. I just love watching chameleons eat. So this is my cichlid aquarium. So in this tank I have 4 cichlids. So you can see 3 right there. The other one's stressed. I have to figure out why. But he sees me. I'll just turn off the lights, it'll get dark. He is dark, though. His bands are dark at least. They have grown since I put them in this tank. I don't know if you guys saw them in their old tank, but they were in a hexagon tank. Those 3 fish were there. That one was there at the end. The plecos were also there when that dude came into the picture. Now they still do bicker, but it's always the blue one. He always has to be the bully. Just, he sleeps in that tree. Newt's tank. Sorry for the mess. I'm organizing in here. Well, spring cleaning that I ended up stopping and just focused on schoolwork. I also have some isopods. I haven't much luck with them. Isopods. They're really nice looking ones. At least I think they are. Just have a... Some have a bit more of a blue than others, in my opinion. In this culture, that is. I got it today. Got it from Ports Credit Pets. Yeah. Okay, so as you know, these are the Dendrobates auratus, Costa Rican species, or the green and black poison dart frogs. This is their enclosure. As you've seen earlier, it isn't that good. It has lowered itself quite a bit, though the plants are doing amazing, except for one bromeliad that was here, and it ended up dying because it was at the front, so it got the most water. So I'm going to try to keep bromeliads in the back for next time. The fig is doing amazing. It's all the way up here. It goes up the cork bark and over here, spreading out nicely. The moss was dying. It's starting to come back. I hope it comes back. I really liked how that moss looked. I wanted it to just cover this whole place in moss, which I'll make sure that happens next time. The red nerve plants I have to take out. They're dead. This, I don't know whether I want to rebloom or I'll just take it out. I don't know. I might just keep it in because orchids are really good at keeping up humidity. But yeah, so I do want to add in plants in this cage, but yeah, no, I'll just add in plants. Now, here's the catch. Cannoli, luckily, green anoles can be housed with these guys. It's safe, they're big enough. They're too big for cannoli to even think about eating, and they're not poisonous, so if anything happens, I can easily separate them. But if I can cohabitate them, even if it's just for what I have in planned, I can tear away at this cage, clean it, all that. Then, what I'm going to do is make this enclosure for the poison dart frogs. What I'll do is, I have some great stuff here, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is, I will... Alright, so now it'll start up here. It's going to be a waterfall. Goes down and turns and goes to here where the water dish is right now. And the plants can go over here because I can have a little balcony here, over here, along the side here, down here. The water will, the little pond area would be here, though I'm going to have to keep it very shallow because the dart frogs can drown. They can swim a bit, but if they flip upside down, they're screwed. So I want to keep it as low as possible. And I'll have a little cave entrance in here. That way the dart frogs can go and hide, and I'll have some plants covering there. That's just one idea. I can also include the wood in here. I'll just have to cook it and wash it. I can have a nice live background as well. Maybe the fig can grow up here, or I can put some pothos up here that can also go in the water. And yeah, that's just an idea. Or I can also have them in the same cage with the anole, keep them all in the same cage. I just need to try to figure out if I can make him recognize fruit flies as a source of food. You can see his butt. Yeah, there he is. But yeah. So that is it for this video here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. Any suggestions for an upcoming video, please leave that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your suggestions. If you think that, if you can somewhat get, like, if you can somewhat see the image that I have for the tank, let me know if you think it's a cool idea, or maybe I should go with something different. If you guys have any ideas for this tank, you can always just type it in. I'll try to image it, and yeah. So, once again, leave a like, subscribe, comment, something, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.